the last chapter, we saw how a chosen people could become cursed. Its tale as old as time, a shift from divine favor to celestial wrath. Their hearts became clouded with greed, they manipulated the Torah for their own gain, and inflicted oppression on others. Their actions were not just against their fellow men but against God himself, attempting to mold religion to suit their worldly desires. In this tragic transformation, the chosen became the cursed. In the midst of this turmoil, a beacon of hope arrived, Jesus Christ the Messiah, a figure of peace and love. He brought with him teachings that sparked a spiritual revolution. His words flowed like of mercy, bringing solace to the hearts of the oppressed and the poor. He lived a life of simplicity, a stark contrast to the materialistic ways of the corrupt Jewish leaders. He walked among the people, shared their pain, and a light of hope that illuminated the darkness of their lives. Among his many miracles, Christ sent evil spirits from among the people of a tribe into pigs and threw them into the sea. These miracles performed by Christ were not for show, but a source of comfort and reassurance. He healed the sick, revived the dead, and filled empty fishing nets, demonstrating God's love and mercy to those who had been forgotten by society. He was a shepherd guiding his flock towards a kingdom not of this world, but of the heavens. Christ's popularity grew, but so did the anxiety of the Jewish leaders. Fearful of losing their power, the Jewish leaders conspired against Christ. With the aid of the Roman governor Pontius Pilate, they leveled false accusations against Christ, charging him with blasphemy and disturbing public order. Despite his teachings of love, peace, and forgiveness, Christ was sentenced to death by crucifixion. Yet God intervened. Through the angel Gabriel, he took Christ to the sky, setting the stage for a triumphant return at the end of days after Mahdi's return. Jesus with Mahdi will kill and clean our world of devils. Even after Christ's departure, the Jewish leaders continued their attempts to wipe out the emerging religion. Their obsession with maintaining their power was so intense that they were willing to eradicate a faith built on love and mercy. In a twist of irony, some Jews take pride in the act of killing Christ, a figure of immense virtue. Regrettably, even Christians, including historical Crusaders, have supported those who consider this act an honor. Their actions serve as a stark reminder of the dangers of worshiping wealth and power over God's teachings. Despite the past, hope remains. The world now stands on the precipice of a new era, eagerly awaiting the return of the chosen ones. The return of Christ and Mahdi, as foretold in ancient scriptures, will mark the dawn of an age of unparalleled peace and spiritual awakening. Each sunrise and sunset is a step closer towards this prophetic moment, a moment when love will conquer hate and peace will prevail over chaos. The world will no longer be a battlefield of power and wealth but a sanctuary of unity and compassion. This is not merely a hope but a promise made by the divine. So, in anticipation, we wait for the return of the chosen, for the dawn of a new era, and for the fulfillment of God's divine promise.